Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Coming out with it, it's Hicks. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Mississippi State's offense will take the field first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quickly complete. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off play action on first down. Finds a man on the right. Turning it on. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Pope. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Under fire. He makes the grab. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Give to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Salter. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Heel off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats are on the move. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? second down, they'll go to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Kentucky! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. Mississippi State going up tempo. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Fights off a defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Toss sweep to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's King. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The quick out. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw. He's got it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Jet sweep trying to get the edge. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I love the jet sweep call. They're close to the goal line because it's a bang-bang play. He's in motion. The quarterback gets the ball right away, hands it off, and there's just too many things happening too quickly for the defense to be able to find the football, and they're able to run it in for the score.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out.
And the returner will be dragged down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Salter. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pope. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll send the back in motion. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4 wide out set, 2-by-2 on 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Power football with the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Offense working from the pistol. Give to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wideouts either side.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run.
Oh, it's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Mississippi State going up-tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And the try is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He wants to go deep. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Wants to throw on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the 2nd half.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move to get room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Mississippi State right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Salter. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Zings it complete to the right. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. Touchdown, Bulldog. A great catch and run for 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And when the man behind center has it going the way he has so far, you are feeling good about reaching into the playbook. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores to prove it. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak.
When you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. That's decision there by the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hope. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. The sure hands, it's Hope. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Fires to the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here's the give off the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Looking deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Hicks. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The kick is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Pope. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Gives it on the option. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Backed up now, here's second and long. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the rope corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. They'll throw on third and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Marino. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.